Hello everyone, I am happy to meet you again through Calvi TV. In last class, we studied the first lesson in your textbook. In this class, I am going to revise the affixes. Affixes can be divided into two types. In last class, we already studied about this. How can we make the affixes? And the affixes are into two types. There are prefix and suffix. The prefix add affixes before the word. It does not change the word class. And the suffix add affixes after the word. It generally changes the word class. There are so many words and we can change by adding affixes in front of the word or after the word. அதாவது கடந்த வகுப்புல நாங்கள் என்ன செய்தாங்க affixes பார்த்தோம். இந்த affixes கேட்க அதாவது இது ரெண்டு வகைப்படும். ஒன்று prefix மற்றது suffix. prefix என்று சொல்லிக்க ஒரு சொல் இருப்பார், அந்த சொல்லுக்கு முன்னாடி நாங்கள் எழுத்துக்களை சேர்க்கும் பொழுது விகுதிகளை சேர்க்கும் பொழுது அது என்னவாக மாறுவார் என்றால் எங்களுக்கு prefix ஆக மாறுவார். அதே போல ஒரு சொல் இருப்பார், அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நாங்கள் என்ன செய்ய போறோம் அதாவது ஒரு சொல்லுக்கு பின்னாடி நாங்கள் என்ன செய்ய போறோம்னா விதிகளை சேர்க்க அது என்னவா மாறுவேன்டா உங்களுக்கு சஃபிக்ஸா மாறுவேன். இதுல பாக்க fill in the blanks using suitable affixes. Here I gave you 6 questions, 6 sentences. Kumar Sangakkara is a great cricket. Cricket, when we add the er, it is a suffix, cricketer. And I had an unforgettable incident in my life. I had an unforgettable incident in my life. The forgettable, we add you and un. We add you and un in front of the word, so it became as prefix. And the boy had a beautiful picture in his house. The boy had a beautiful picture in his house. So we add ful after the word, so it became as suffix. Most people in cities lives in unhealthy environment. So here healthy we add un in front of the word, so it became as prefix. And everyone should reduce the things. Here juice and we add re in front of the word, so it became as prefix. And recycling is a better way to reduce pollution. Here cycling and we add re in front of the word, so it became as prefix. The affixes, I will repeat you again. The affixes are two types and they are prefix and suffix. We add the word in front, the affixes before the word, so it became as prefix. It doesn't change the word class. When you make prefixes by adding affixes, it doesn't change the word class. And suffix, add the affixes after the word. We add affixes after the word, it generally changes the word class. So the differences between these, prefix doesn't change the word class and suffix generally change the word class. Okay, now we are going to study about past tense. First, we look at tenses. The tenses can be divided into three types. The tenses can be divided into three types: present tense, past tense, future tense. The present tense, past tense and future tense. Every tenses has 4 types. Every tenses have 4 types. That present tense also has 4 parts, past tense also has 4 parts, future tense also has 4 parts. In past tense, there are simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. தமிழ் போலவே ஆங்கிலத்திலையும் என்ன செய்யலாம்னா காலங்களை நாங்கள் அடிப்படையில் 3 வகையாக பிரிக்கலாம். ஸோ இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா முதலாவது present tense, past tense, future tense, நிகழ்காலம், இறந்த காலம், எதிர்காலம் என்று சொல்லி பிரிக்க அந்த ஒவ்வொரு டென்ஸுக்களையும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 4 வகையை நாங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டு போகலாம். உதாரணத்துக்கு சொல்ல போய்க்க இன் பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட், பாஸ்ட் கண்டினியூஸ், பாஸ்ட் பெர்ஃபெக்ட், பாஸ்ட் பெர்ஃபெக்ட் கண்டினியூஸ் என்று சொல்லி நாங்கள் என்ன செய்யலாம்டா பிரிக்கலாம். ஸோ now we are going to look at simple past tense. The simple past tense is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happen or exist in a particular point of time. We can simply say, we simply use simple past tense to express the regular actions which happened. நடந்து முடிஞ்ச விஷயங்களை பற்றி கதைக்க, அதாவது சிம்பிளாக சொல்லணும்னா வழமையாக நடந்து முடிஞ்ச விஷயங்களை பற்றி கதை கேட்க நாங்கள் அதை எங்கே கொண்டு பயன்படுத்தலாம்னா சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸுக்கு அதை கதைக்கலாம். ஸோ இன் எவ்ரி சென்டென்சஸ், in simple past tense or in simple future or in present tense, past tense, future tense, in any tense, in every sentence we can categorize the sentence as positive sentence, negative sentence, question sentence and interrogative negative sentence. Positive sentence, negative sentence, question sentence and interrogative negative sentence. If you look at the contractions form, in every sentence, when we make sentences in simple past or simple future or in any tenses, when we make sentences, when we make paragraphs, we may use the contraction forms. In last class I told you every pronouns and we use every helping verbs with each pronouns. When we use the helping verbs, we may use contractions form. And I am can be contracted I apostrophe am. We are can be contracted we apostrophe re. We are not can be contracted we aren't. He is can be contracted he apostrophe s. He is not can be contracted he isn't. You have can be contracted you apostrophe ve. You have not can be contracted you haven't. He has can be contracted he apostrophe s. He has not can be contracted he hasn't. We were not can be contracted we weren't. It was not can be contracted it wasn't. She had can be contracted she apostrophe d. She had not can be contracted she hadn't. These are the contractions form that we can use when we make sentences or paragraph in English. So here's the sentence format for simple past. We can simply make sentences in simple past in 2 ways. That with the help of verb and with the help of helping verb. When we make sentences with the help of verb, we can't use helping verb there. And when we make sentences with the help of helping verb, we can't use verb there. It may change when we make verb with the helping verb or helping verb with the verb, it will change the tense or it can be changed as passive form. So in sentence format, the positive sentence, when we make positive sentence format, we can simply write like subject plus verb plus object. Subject plus verb plus object. Here the verb will be the past form. Normally the base form of a sentence is subject and verb and object. Here we can simply say subject plus verb plus object and the verb is the past form. The example, I met the poor man near the temple yesterday. I met the poor man near the temple yesterday. Here we use the past form for meet. It's met. She wrote a letter for her brother last night. Here we use wrote, which is the past form for write. We read the books in the library last week. Here we use read, which is the past form for read. The spelling is the same and the pronunciation is different. And the cat drank the milk in the kitchen. And the cat drank the milk in the kitchen. The drank is the past form for drink. The boy played cricket in the evening. Here we used played, which is the past form for play. So, when we make positive sentences in simple past, we simply use the second form, the past form of the verb to make the sentence. And here is the exercise for you. The cat chased the mouse yesterday. Chased is the past form for chase. And the man finished work today morning. Finish is the past form for finish. The boys played cricket in the evening. Played is the past form for play. A man flew a big kite with his children. Flew is the past form for fly. The car parked at the side of the road. Parked is the past form for park. Here I gave you verb stem between the bracket and the past form are the answers for the questions. And when we make negative sentence, the sentence format can be subject plus did not plus verb plus object. Subject plus did not plus verb and object. Here we use verb stem because here we are using did not. Did is the past form for do. So, it is easy to know that we simply use verb stem because of did. And here's the sentence examples for you. I didn't meet the poor man near the temple yesterday. Here didn't and the verb stem meet. She didn't write a letter for her brother last night. Here didn't and the verb stem write. We didn't read the books in the library last week. Here we use didn't and the verb stem read. The cat didn't drink the milk in the kitchen. Here we use didn't and verb stem drink. The boy didn't play cricket in the evening. Here we use didn't and verb stem play. Here's the exercise. The cat didn't chase the mouse yesterday. Here we use didn't and the verb stem chase. The man didn't finish the work today morning. Here we use didn't and verb stem finish. The boys didn't play cricket in the evening. Here we use didn't and verb stem play. A man didn't fly big kite with his children. Here we use didn't and fly verb stem. The cat didn't park at the side of the road. Here we use didn't and verb stem park. Here, question sentence. We simply make question sentences using the did in front of the subject. Using the did in front of the subject. In positive sentence, we use subject plus verb and object. In negative sentence, we use subject plus did not plus verb plus object. Here we are using did plus subject plus verb plus object. We are using the did in front of the subject. So, if you look at the examples, did I meet the poor man near the temple yesterday? The question mark. Because it is a question sentence, question structure, so we should use question mark. Did she write a letter for her brother last night? Did we read the books in the library last week? Did the cat drink the milk in the kitchen? Did the boy play cricket in the evening? And the exercise, did the cat chase the mouse yesterday? Did the man finish the work today morning? Did the boy play cricket in the evening? Did the man fly a big kite with his children? Did the car park at the side of the road? The next one is interrogative negative sentences. Here we are using didn't in front of the subject and it will be the question negative sentence. Positive sentence, negative sentence, question sentence and question negative sentence. The question negative sentence is interrogative sentence. The sentence structure is subject plus, didn't plus subject plus verb plus object. And the example can be like, didn't I meet the poor man near the temple yesterday? Didn't she write a letter for her brother last night? Didn't we read the books in the library last week? Didn't the cat drink the milk in the kitchen? Didn't the boys play cricket in the evening? And here is the exercise for you. Didn't the cat chase the mouse yesterday? Didn't the man finish the work today morning? Didn't the boys play cricket in the evening? Didn't the man fly a big kite with his children? Didn't the car park at the side of the road? Okay, we simply construct positive sentence, negative sentence, question sentence and interrogative negative sentence in simple past. சிம்பிளா சொல்ல போனா சாதாரண நிகழ்காலத்துல வசனம் அமைக்க பாசிட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ்ல சரி, நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ்ல சரி, क्वेश्चन சென்டென்ஸ்ல சரி, இன்ட்ரோகேட்டிவ் நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ்ல சரி நாங்க சென்டென்ஸ் அமைக்கலாம். அப்படி சென்டென்ஸ் கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணிக்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா பாசிட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸை பத்தி கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணிக்க இங்க உங்களுக்கு சப்ஜெக்டோட வெர்போட ஆப்ஜெக்ட், அதாவது ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் என்று சொல்லி அதுக்குரிய மூன்று அடிப்படை இந்த ஒரு ஃபார்மேட் ஒன்று இருக்கு. இந்த ஃபார்மேட்ல நாங்க சென்டென்ஸ் பண்ணிக்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா சப்ஜெக்ட் எழுவாய், வெர்ப் பயனிலை அண்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் செயற்படு பொருள். இங்க வர verb நாங்க படிக்கிறதுக்கு இவங்களுக்கு past form அவர் build the past form and the second form come and came, go and went, play and played, read and read, drink and drank. so இவங்களுக்கு past formல வரப்போம். so இப்படி கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணிக்க சப்ஜெக்டோட verboட ஆப்ஜெக்ட். இங்க வர verb நாங்க என்ன சொல்லுவோம்னா past form. I went to school, they played cricket, it drank milk. இது சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட்ல பாசிட்டிவ் அண்ட் சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட்ல நெகட்டிவா பத்தி நாங்கள் கதை கேட்க சப்ஜெக்டோட டிட் நாட்டோட வெர்போட ஆப்ஜெக்ட். இங்க டிட் நாட் வர அங்கே வர வெர்ப் வந்து எங்களுக்கு ஸ்டெம்மில் வர போறார். ஏன் அந்த டிட்ன்றவர் எங்களுக்கு என்னத்துக்குரிய பாஸ் ஃபார்ம்னா டூவுக்குரிய பாஸ் ஃபார்ம். ஸோ அந்த டூவர் எங்களுக்கு அதாவது டிட் வர டிட் வெறபடியால் நாங்கள் அங்கால வர வெர்ப் எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்னா ஸ்டெம்மில் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ சப்ஜெக்ட் ப்ளஸ் டிட் நாட் plus verb plus object. so இங்க வர verb வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஸ்டெம்மில் வர போறேன். அப்ப I go to school ன்றது I went to school ன்றது எப்படி மாறும்னா I did not go to school. அதே மாதிரி நாங்கள் question sentence கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணிக்க did நாங்கள் அந்த did அந்த didn't வர நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ்ல வர அந்த didn't did ஆக I mean பாசிட்டிவ்க்குரிய did ஆக அதாவது did plus subject plus verb plus object அப்ப உங்களுக்கு क्वेश्चन மாறும். பெரும்பாலும் when you make sentences with the help of did, I mean question sentence, the answer will be yes or no. But I went to school, positive sentence. I did not go to school, negative sentence. Did I go to school? Question sentence, and the interrogative negative sentence, didn't I go to school? அப்போ இங்கே 4 விதமாக நாங்கள் என்ன செய்யலாம்னா சென்டென்ஸ் கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணக்கூடிய மாதிரி இருக்கு. இங்கே did not, the contraction form of the did not is didn't, D-I-D-N apostrophe D, apostrophe T, sorry. And we can express simple past tense using be verb. I already told you we can make sentences with the help of verb and helping verb in simple past. When you make sentences with the help of verb, there we can't use helping verbs. When you make sentences with the help of helping verb, there we can't use verb. If you use the verb and the helping verb in the same sentence, it will change the tense. And when you make helping verb with the verb, or both are in same place, so it will become as passive voice. So we can't make sentences with the help of helping verb or verb in the same place in simple past. And we can express the simple past tense using be verbs. The be verbs are was, were, had. In English, we can divide the verbs into two types: helping verb, verb. The verb and the helping verbs are the two types of verbs. In the helping verbs, there are also two types: primary helping verb and the modal verb. When the primary helping verb can be called as be verbs. So the be verbs can be am, is, are, have, has, was, were, had, will, shall, been, being. There are 12. Here I gave you 3 be verbs: was, were, had. These are the 3 be verbs which can be used in simple past. When you make the positive sentences in simple past, the sentence structure will be subject plus be verb plus object. The be verb here we can use was, were, had. Was is the past form for, we can say am and is. Were is the past form for are. Had is the past form for have or has. So when we make sentences, I was in Canada last year. நான் கனடாவில் கடந்த வருஷம் இருந்தேன். They were in the library during the interval. He was the prime minister last year. Someone was in preschool last year. Students were hungry. Here also had. She had a headache yesterday. The man had a big hole. So the be verbs that we can use in simple past are was, were and had. The simple சொல்லப்போனா I ஓட was. So when you make sentences, we can categorize the verbs, helping verbs with the pronouns like we, you, they, plural consist of were and had. I, he, she, it, singular consist was and had. We can divide the nouns in 2 types, and in English we can categorize as numbers that can be divided into 2 types, and singular and plural. Singular noun, plural noun. Plural noun takes were and had. Singular noun also takes was and had. I, he, she, it, and singular noun takes was, had, and we, you, they, plural noun takes were, had. When we make the negative sentences in simple past with the help of helping verbs, subject, the sentence format will be subject plus be verb plus not plus object. The be verbs are was, were, had. I already told you, beginning of this class, we can use the contractions forms that was not can be changed as wasn't, were not can be changed as weren't, had not can be changed as hadn't. So the sentence example can be like, they weren't in the library during the interval. He wasn't the prime minister last year. Someone wasn't in preschool last year. Students weren't hungry. He hadn't headache yesterday. The man hadn't a big hope. These are the negative forms for the positive forms. And past continuous tense and the past continuous tense. It is usually used to express an action still going at a point of time in the past. When the action continued in period and a second action happened in the middle of the period. I already told you, we can categorize the past tense as simple past, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Now we studied about simple past and now we are going to study about past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is simply used to express the action still going at a point of time in the past. ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் வந்து இறந்த காலத்தில் நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தவர். இங்கே நாங்கள் சிம்பிளாக சொல்ல போனால் அட் த சேம் டைம் இன்னொரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து முடிஞ்சிருப்பார். சிம்பிள் பாஸ், அதாவது பாஸ் கண்டினியூஸ் டென்ஸில் நாங்கள் சென்டென்ஸ் கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணிக்க அங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து முடியேக்க அங்கே நாங்கள் சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட்டை பயன்படுத்துவோம். ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து முடியேக்க அட் த சேம் டைம் ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் என்ன செய்து கொண்டிருந்தோம்னா பாஸ்டில் நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தவர். அதில் நார்மலாக நாங்கள் சென்டென்ஸ் ஸ்ட்ரக்சரை பார்க்க the positive sentence பார்க்கலாம். We can look at the positive sentence. I already told you we can divide the sentence as positive sentence, negative sentence, question sentence and interrogative negative sentence. So I gave you the positive sentence. When we make sentences in past continuous tense as the positive sentence, the sentence structure will be subject plus be verb plus verb ing plus subject. Here we are using, I already told you, if you want to use the helping verb with the verb, it will change this tense. Here we use was and were, so it changes as past continuous tense. And the verb is ing, the present participle form of verb. When you make sentences in present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense, you may use ing verbs. Here we are studying past continuous tense and the structure is subject plus be verb plus verb ing and object. The example, you can look at the example. I was going home. They were playing cricket. It was jumping over the fence. The babies were crying in the room. The man was stealing the things. Here are the pronouns and the helping verbs. I consist of was, they are taking were, it takes was, the babies are plural nouns, it takes were, and the man is singular noun, it takes was. And when you make negative sentences in past continuous tense, here the structure will be subject plus be verb plus not, verb ing and object. Subject, be verb and not. I already told you in simple past, we can use the was not as wasn't here. We can use were not as weren't here. So in the sentence structure for the negative sentence in past continuous tense, it will be subject plus verb ing, be verb plus not plus verb ing and object. I wasn't going home. They weren't playing cricket. It wasn't jumping over the fence. The babies were crying in the room. The man wasn't stealing the things. These are some examples for the past continuous tense negative sentences. And when you make question sentence, we can simply use the be verbs in front of the subject. In simple past, we use did in front of the subject. Here we are using be verb, was verb in front of the subject. The sentence format can be verb, subject, verb plus ing and object. Be verb plus subject, verb plus ing and object. The example can be, was I going home? Were they playing cricket? Was it jumping over the fence? Were the babies crying in the room? Was the man stealing the things? These are some examples for question sentences in past continuous tense. So, the sentence can be, the positive sentence can be, I was going home. The negative sentence can be, I was not going home. The question sentence can be, was I going home? But I already told you, there was a full form of the sentence in past continuous tense. That's there is a happen regular action. Behind, there is an action that had been happened at the point of time, the progress actions. That the full form of the past continuous tense. For the full form of the past continuous tense, here we use when and while. When can be used to express short actions. The short period, the short actions mean the period of action is short. And the while can be used to express the long actions. The period of action is long. The sentence structure can be like subject plus helping verb, the was verb, and verb ing, object, when or while, and simple past. The example can be, I was talking to my friend when my father went out. Here we are using was and verb ing, and my father went out is the simple past. When Ram arrived home, we were having dinner. They are were and having, it express the both helping, the were and the having expressing it as the past continuous tense. And he was crossing the road when the accident happened. Here was crossing simply express it as past continuous tense. And the television was on when I was gathering my books. Was and gathering as expressing it as past continuous tense. While I was riding home, my bicycle punctured. The punctured is past form for puncture. So it is the simple past form. So in past continuous tense, we can also make the positive sentence and negative sentence, question sentence like this. But for the full form, we use when and while. We use when to express the short period of actions and while to express the long period of actions. For the exercise, before the exercise, we look at in Tamil also. அதாவது past continuous tense என்று சொல்லிக்க ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தவர், அதாவது குறிப்பிட்ட ஒரு டைமில் ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தவர், அது இறந்த காலத்தில் நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தவராக கதைப்போம். அப்போ நடந்து கொண்டிருக்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த பிஹைண்டில் அட் த சேம் டைம் இன்னொரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து முடிஞ்சிருப்பார். அப்போ அங்கே நடந்து முடிஞ்சவரை நாங்கள் சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட் எடுக்கலாம், நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தவருக்கு நாங்கள் அந்த பாஸ்ட் ஃபார்முக்கு இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் ஸ்ட்ரக்சருக்கு எடுக்கலாம். அப்படியே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அதை பாசிட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ் ஆகும், நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ் ஆகும், கொஷின் சென்டென்ஸ் ஆகும். நாங்கள் சென்டென்ஸ் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் போடலாம். அப்படி போடையக்க சப்ஜெக்டோட எங்களுக்கு ஹெல்பிங் வேர்போட எங்களுக்கு வேர்போட ஐஎன்ஜி வந்து ஆப்ஜெக்ட் பெறும். பொதுவாக கதை கேட்க ப்ரெசன்ட் கண்டினியூஸாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, பாஸ்ட் கண்டினியூஸாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, ஃபியூச்சர் கண்டினியூஸாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, ப்ரெசன்ட் பர்ஃபெக்ட் கண்டினியூஸோ, பாஸ்ட் பர்ஃபெக்ட் கண்டினியூஸோ, ஃபியூச்சர் பர்ஃபெக்ட் கண்டினியூஸோ, இந்த கண்டினியூஸ் வார இந்த டென்ஸில் ஃபுல்லாக நாங்கள் யாரை யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் வேர்பன்னா ஐஎன்ஜி ஃபார்ம். தட்ஸ் ப்ரோக்ரஸிவ், அதாவது ப்ரெசன்ட் பார்ட்டிசிபிள் வேர்பின் ஃபார்மாக கொண்டு நாங்கள் எங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், இந்த கண்டினியூஸ் டென்ஸுக்குரியதாக யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அப்போ எங்களுக்கு வாஸ் வேர் வார அங்கே வேர்போட ஐந்து வர நான் அதை அப்போ படிக்கிறதுக்கு முதலே சொல்லியிருந்தேன். இந்த பாஸ்ட் கண்டினியூஸ் தொடங்க முதல் வாஸ் வேர் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அப்படி நாங்கள் வாஸ் வேர் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்க வேர்ப் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோமா இருந்தால், பயன்படுத்துவோமா இருந்தால் எங்களுக்கு என்ன மாறும், அந்த டென்ஸ் வந்து எங்களுக்கு டென்ஸ் மாறும், அல்லது அவர் பேசிவ் வாய்ஸுக்குரியதாக மாறுவார். இதே விஷயத்தை நீங்கள் சிம்பிள் பாஸ்ட்லேயும் எதிர்பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ லைக் ஹியர் வி ஹேவ் எக்ஸசைஸ் ஆல்சோ. ஐ வாஸ் ஒர்க்கிங் அட் 10 PM லாஸ்ட் நைட். They were not playing football at 9 a.m. this morning. What were you doing at 10 p.m. last night? What were you doing when he arrived? She was cooking when I telephoned her. We were having dinner when it started to rain. Ram went home early because it was snowing. So here are some exercise. We are using ing verb with helping verbs was and were. And past perfect tense. It is used to express a past action had been completed before another action started. அதாவது past perfect continuous tense பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இன்னொரு ஆக்ஷன் தொடங்க முதல் இங்கே ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் என்ன செய்திருப்பார், எங்களுக்கு நடந்து முடிஞ்சிருப்பார். ஆனால் இங்கே நாங்கள் கதைக்கு போகிற ரெண்டு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்து முடிஞ்சிட்டார். In the sentence format, when we look at the sentence format of the past perfect, the positive sentence format can be like subject plus helping verb plus verb and object. And the helping verb is had. And the verb is past participle. Past perfect, present perfect. Here we are using past participle verb as the third form of the verb. I had managed the problems. She had taken the books. We had finished the works. The visitors had drunk the tea. Mother had prepared the lunch. So, when you make sentences in past perfect, you should use had as the helping verb. So, here every pronouns or every nouns which can become with had. So, the positive sentence format can be like subject plus helping verb. The helping verb is the had and verb is the past participle and object. So, here we are using had with the all subjects and the negative sentence. The negative sentence format can be subject plus helping verb plus not plus verb plus object. And the helping verb had not can be made as hadn't. We already studied in the beginning of the class the contractions form, and I hadn't managed the problems. She hadn't taken the books. We hadn't finished the works. The visitors hadn't drunk the tea. Mother hadn't prepared the lunch. Here we are using hadn't and the verb past participle form with all sentences. And when you look at the question sentence structure, here we use had in front of subject. The helping verb plus subject plus verb and object. The verb will be the past participle. And here we are using helping verb in front of the subject. I told you in simple past also, in past continuous also, and past perfect, in every sentence, every tense, we are using subject in front of the, helping verb in front of the subject. And the sentence structure can be, had I managed the problems? Had she taken the books? Had we finished the works? Had the visitors drunk the tea? Had mother prepared the lunch? These are the some example for question sentence in past perfect. And when you look at the full form of the past perfect tense, the full form can be like subject plus helping verb had, the verb past participle and object. And here we can use before and simple past. Already I told you the action has been completed before an action started. So here we have the another tense simple past. And the example can be the example for the sentence structure can be like, I had reached the bus stand before the bus left. They had sung a song before teacher came to class. Madhu had drunk too much before he fell ill. The students had remembered all the subject before the exam started. The children had cried before his mother reached home. So here are some examples for past perfect tense. So from the beginning of the class, I have revised you the prefixes which we studied in the last classes, and here we study the simple past, past continuous tense and past perfect, and I also gave you the contractions form for the every helping verbs which can be used with pronouns. So thank you for joining with us, and I will meet you in the next class. See you.